Welcome to this second demonstration video for the Site Notes program from XLS Design. We're going to demonstrate how quickly a report can be produced based on using the table data only. There are other report types available which allow the user to build up reports by section, but in order to keep this presentation down to a reasonable time, we're going to keep this one fairly simple. Other report types will be looked at in future videos. In the first video, we briefly looked at how data is recorded in the main table in the notes worksheet, which is where we are now. Full details of inputting data and the function of each of these columns will be discussed in later presentations. So moving on to the Site Notes program itself, you can see that I've already imported some data from a previous file. I've used our import file function here. Which is another useful feature of Site Notes, since whenever the program is updated, certain data from any previous or older versions can be imported into the later version. This means that if you ever have any bespoke changes made to your version of the program, any older files from previous versions may also benefit from any new functionality. This is a function that we've found particularly useful ourselves. You may notice that another worksheet has appeared, worksheet 10, for purposes of the way we put our reports together. This is what we call a component specification sheet, so this relates to rack safety inspections, and you can see that we've got a value in the HD column. So this would have been entered on site, and as you can see I've got some values in location 1, 2 and 3. And this forms what we call a header in our report. It's just a way of telling the program how to format the report. So in order to generate a report, we simply select the new report option from the reports workgroup, and I'm going to just select damage report. This is the simplest version of the reports we do, and this will demonstrate how quickly the report can be generated, as opposed to typing this up from your own handwritten notes. So if I just press the damage report button now, progress bar appears, and while the report is being generated you can see quite quickly that it takes very little time at all to generate a report. This particular one has 87, so 85 lines of data in it, and that generated in just a few seconds. Typically some reports we have will have well over 1,000 lines, in fact some well over 1,500 lines of data in them, and that might take a few minutes to generate depending on the number of specification sheets and the type of report being generated. So that would mean it's time to put the kettle on. This one's only taken a few seconds and tells me that I'm going to use this one here. So I've already generated a couple of these as test files, and as you can see this has generated a report in a specific format. So the format and layout of the report, including this title here, can be tailored to an individual's need or needs. So if you want your report to look different to this standardized format that we use, you just contact XlsDesign and discuss your requirements. Most of the time changes to the report layout, including font size, style, color, etc., are included as part of the annual subscription fee. If there are more complex changes that require more hard coding of the program, that may incur additional costs, so you would need to discuss that. But it's important probably to review most of the videos in terms of how everything gets laid out initially, and what you want your reports to look like at the end. So that's about the end of this demonstration, so thank you for your time and I'll see you in the next video.